Corell had a helicopter jet he turned into a quad bike. He used to sit on the jet and away he'd go. Those guys are absolutely mad. And when you get 20 or 30 people racing the same engine, they start to twig. There was a shop in the States that was called the Jet Hot Rod Shop, and you would send them a carcass and they would send back something that might make 30, 40, 50 or 100% more thrust than the jet engine that was in the aircraft. Because, let's be honest, you're out there in a race car, if the thing turns itself off, you're going to coast you into the track. If you're in an aircraft, if it turns itself off, you're in a lot of trouble.
It's going to fall over.
Aircraft engines are built for 120% reliability and maybe 60% power. These things can be made 120% power and lots of maintenance and keeping reliable. Love the big flames from the 34s. The process is interesting. The driver's in the car right now. They're taking the umbilical off. They don't leave the batteries in the car. It's all mass. They want to roll as fast as they can. You can hear him pick it up. He's up to about 50% thrust now, holding it on the brake. And these are the burner pops. He needs to hit the afterburner and the igniter at the same time. Light the fuel in the pipe. Make some thunder.
Look at the movement inside the cab. You can see the percussion in the driver of the big bang, the afterburner pop. Look at the way that the flame, Stewie, has just gone nice and crisp, big and fluffy right at the beginning when it's lots of revs, and now as it comes up, as it gets ready to race, you see that flame nice and crisp.
Now the last thing a jet driver wants to do is overstage, because there's no reverse in this car. He's got to tuck it into stage so shallow, and then hopefully he can get the engine up to 90 or 100% on the RPM. Sometimes they'll push him a little bit further than that and then bang the afterburner on the green light. The more pressure he has in the pipe when he hits the afterburner, the faster it runs. And they do run fast. Good job. He was off that little bit after 1,000 feet, a 7.23, kids. And he went 200 mile an hour, 325 kilometers an hour. That's about as close as you can get to an aircraft that just refuses to leave the ground.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm down here with Ryan Ian in the Banshee. How hard does that thing hit when you're standing next to it on the start line?
It's pretty extreme, but it's a bit harder in the driver's seat.
I bet Ian would be feeling it right now. A safe pass, nice and clean. You guys are happy?
Oh, look, 720s, that's great. The air's good. As soon as it cools down, we'll be going faster.
We'll be going faster. How do you like it, Perth Motorplex? Do you love your jet dragsters? Check it out for the replay.
We get all excited about 60-foot times with wheel-driven cars. That ran a 1.360 foot with pure thrust. It ran 4.9 to half-track. Now, if that was a wheel-driven car, 4.9 to half-track's going to tell us it's going to be a low 8. The top of those cars are 7.2. It's all in the top end. They pick up speed so quickly. Now, that car would have been designed, I would think, by Ken Warby, a world water jet speed record holder. And those cars came to Australia. They've probably been through 3 or 4 generational changes and redesigns or rebuilds, but that classic J34 jet Dragster